Hello, this Sunday's theatre question is about your experiences of theatre during the lockdown and what you would like to see in the future going forward. The reality is that this situation with theatres being closed and sort of social distancing isn't going to get resolved quickly. But there's been some amazing innovation, and I think we've all sort of transitioned to experiencing theatre and performance in a different way during these times of social distancing and lockdown. So, what have you experienced of theatre? What have you been doing? Have you watched live streams? Have you done any interactive virtual theatre via Zoom or anything like that? And how do you see your consumption of theatre? I don't like to use that word, but how do you see your relationship with theatre going forward? For my part, I watched kind of pre-recording live streams, which, you know, the NT Live, that kind of stuff, which was a great kind of filler. I've also watched the kind of live stream performances that the Old Vic have done. Some have been more successful than others. I've been really amazed by some of the stuff coming out of fringe theatres, and actually I think they've kind of leapt and seized the opportunity and grabbed the challenge by the horns, more so than the bigger theatres. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I've seen some fantastic sort of live interactive theatre via Zoom made by very small theatre companies, regional theatre companies, and I think that for me, I'm not expecting to be back watching theatre in a theatre on a regular basis for quite some time, and I think the future is going to be a mixture. I think while we all still have to social distance, the opportunity is for sort of performances that have a limited number of audience and live stream at the same time. And I think this is actually an opportunity for theatre because it broadens out the audience. It gives a lot more people a chance to watch stuff that they wouldn't have watched before. And I think theatres need to be quite clever and quite savvy about this, and seize this as an opportunity. And, you know, it's not the same, it's not quite the same, but I'm getting used to it. And yes, I would much rather be watching something live, but the reality is that's not going to be happening, if to any large degree, for quite some time. So I think we need to evolve and get used to different ways of consuming theatre. Anyway, so they're my experiences. That's sort of what I've watched. I'm interested to know what you have done, how you've got your theatre fix in the last 6 months, and sort of what your thoughts are about theatre and live performance going forward, and how you've maybe, you know, have you changed your mind about watching stuff online? Anyway, interested to know what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments.